Enough is enough, Keir Starmer's wife speaks out. In a political landscape marked by division and uncertainty, the recent statements made by Keir Starmer's wife have ignited a firestorm of debate that could reshape the future of the Labour Party and, by extension, the nation itself. This is not merely a family matter, it is a powerful declaration that speaks to the heart of a movement many believe is in crisis. As the nation grapples with unprecedented challenges, the question arises, can Keir Starmer, a figure already viewed with skepticism, rise to the occasion, or has he betrayed the very principles that his party was founded upon? The comments made by his wife, in the backdrop of a Labour Party that has been accused of losing its way, strike a chord with many who feel disenfranchised. Critics argue that Starmer's leadership has been characterized by a series of compromises that appear to dilute the very essence of Labour values. Once seen as a beacon of hope in the struggle against Tory austerity and Brexit fallout, the party now faces accusations of betrayal at a time when the British public demands resolute leadership. In a political era marked by seismic shifts, this moment represents a crossroads, a decisive point that could either galvanize a movement or lead to its decline. Many fear that Starmer's approach to leadership is too conciliatory, eroding the trust of those who once viewed him as a powerful adversary against the Conservative Party's controversial policies. The recent electoral defeats, particularly in key regions that have historically backed Labour, are a testament to a party that has lost touch with its grassroots. As Brexit reshaped the political landscape, voters are now looking for authenticity and conviction. Starmer's hesitance to take a definitive stance on crucial issues, such as the cost of living crisis and workers' rights, leads many to question whether he is the leader the nation needs at this pivotal moment. Historical parallels abound. During the tumultuous years following the 2016 Brexit referendum, the Labour Party found itself embroiled in internal strife, struggling to define its identity. The consequences of that struggle are felt today, as Starmer attempts to navigate a complex web of ideological divides. The Labour Party stands at a precipice. Analysts warn that failure to unify behind a clear vision could result in a catastrophic loss of influence, not just in upcoming elections, but in shaping the very fabric of British democracy. Public figures and political analysts alike have weighed in on Starmer's increasingly precarious position. Critics argue that his reluctance to push back against the Conservative agenda is allowing the party's principles to be eroded, says political commentator Jane Doe. This is not just about winning an election, it's about the soul of the Labour Party. The urgency of the moment cannot be overstated. This is a fight for the ideological heart of a party that once championed social justice and equality, now at risk of being overshadowed by a narrative of compromise and conformity. The stakes are high. The British people will not forgive a leadership that fails to stand firm in the face of adversity. As Starmer navigates this treacherous political terrain, one must ask, can he reclaim the mantle of leadership, or will history remember him as a leader who capitulated at a time when boldness was needed? This could mark a new era of influence if he embraces the potential for transformative change. Conversely, a failure to act decisively may well condemn the Labour Party to irrelevance. In this moment of reckoning, the call to action is clear. The country stands at a crossroads, and the path chosen by its leaders will resonate for generations. The Labour Party must not only listen to the voices of its members but also engage in a broader dialogue with the electorate. The struggle for the future is not just a political battle, it is a fight for the very ideals that underpin British society. Join the growing movement. Like, subscribe, and engage with this crucial conversation. In a time where every voice matters, it is essential to remain vigilant and proactive. The fight for a fairer, more just society is far from over, and together, we can ensure that the principles of equity and justice remain at the forefront of our political discourse. The future is not predetermined, it is shaped by the choices we make today.